So here we have an Abelard update on the 19th of September. I'm obviously sitting in my office, my library I call it. I can't imagine why I call it a library, but there it is. We haven't had an update for a little while, and the reason for this is these books. I've had to build a new library shelf. Well, a new library essentially, a whole load of stuff. I've been collecting these books from my friend James, 1918. They're the Oxford Historical Society, and as you can see, I've got 11 boxes of them. They're absolutely wonderful. So this whole library is going to be moving upstairs into a custom built library, which is why I've been so busy and not able to do Abelard updates. However, that doesn't mean that I've not been working in the library, because there they are. Aren't they magnificent? Let's just have a peek in here. I do love the books, don't you? Oh yes. Oh yes, we've got some real classics in there. So it doesn't mean that I haven't been working in Abelard, it's just I haven't had a chance to make any video. So obviously the pizza oven, you might have all seen the pizza oven. We built the pizza oven. I've constructed the wood store as well, using old pallets, so we've got a wood store that works there. Everything's coming along fine in the garden. The banana trees happening, the Jerusalem artichokes happening. We've got some lovely flowers and stuff. But most importantly, what we do have is we have these, which you might recognise as hops. And we are now, I believe, self-sufficient in London Brewer hops. And it's occurred to me that what I should be doing is focusing on making brews based on London Brewer hops, which you can see are absolutely everywhere. There they are. We've also got our grapes coming on fine. You should be able to see the grapes in there. Can you see the grapes in there? Let's just make sure. Oh, there we go. There's the grapes. All right. Oh, we've got some hot rose hips coming, and that will make some nice wine, which is good. But the grapes are interesting. Here we go. There's our grapes. They're coming on fine. We've got 3 grapevines. But what I've really been happy about is this is the first time we've got grapes from this vine. And I didn't realise, but what we've got is these. How beautiful is that? Eh? Completely wonderful. We have the Dabernet cider apples coming online as well, which we'll be doing cider production, I think, at some time next week. Obviously, I've been harvesting. The pear tree's been completely harvested now. The apples have all been taken in, but here we see my neighbour's magnificent and unique blackthorn tree, which produces, as you can see, sloes, which are up there like bunches of grapes, quite frankly. Now, the interesting thing about blackthorn is that traditionally it's used as a hedging plant, a hedging shrub. You will not see a blackthorn tree as big as that. Simply, they just don't grow that big because they're always cut down in the hedges. But what we're looking at here is this estate that was built here in the 1960s or 70s was, prior to that, farmland. So this clearly was a blackthorn that was in the hedging, but has now grown into a magnificent tree. Very, very rare, very, very special. So, here we have my new crown capper, which you can see here. This is for putting bottle tops on beer bottles, which is excellent. And there we have a Pinot Grigio wine ready to go into, it's going to go into demijohns. I've decided rather than put it into bottles, spend ages putting it all into bottles, I can just siphon it into demijohns, put the cork in, and then I decant it to the bottle as and when I need it. And it works. I've done the test, it works. Here's a barrel of cider. It's got a bit of a sulfur dioxide issue in it, so I've got to sort that out today, which means you use copper wire to do that. The copper attracts the sulfur, and then you put some finings in, puts it down to the bottom, and then it's all fine, no problem at all. So I'll be doing that today. But here's the freezer, and let's have a look at what we've got here. Now, these are the sloes. You can see I've got kilos of sloes. Okay, now what you do with the sloes is you can make sloe gin traditionally and sloe vodka, but it's also good for jam and jellies and things like that. It's high in antioxidants. It's very good for microbial. It's got all health food benefits, and when used as a jam or taken in as a supplement, diet supplement, it's very good for colon cancer. And these are published papers, they're not speculation. This is actual medical evidence. Now here, what we got here is we've got frozen pears and apples, because I've been collecting those as they come off the trees, and you freeze them, and that helps improve the juice quality. Also, what we've got here, as you can see, these are Abelard pears with black currants and blackberries from the garden, stewed in white wine and sugar. And as you can see, we've got plenty of them, and we've got more pears here ready to go. So we've got a good stock of those. On the more general level, it's been a lot more cleaning and applications of stuff. And I'll just turn this around so I can say hello to you all. That's a brief update. I've just been so busy with so many other jobs, Abelard updates haven't been readily available. But as you can see, the work continues. Once I'm off to Japan, which will be soon now, another 8 weeks and I'm off to Japan. Once I'm there, all the videos I have been making, I will then sort out and I'll upload them on to this site. I hope everybody likes looking at this little enterprise. Take care. Bye.